Finding yourself in a comfortable position, dropping into this moment, this experience, allowing your eyes to close, allowing your body to feel the weight of gravity, noticing where your breath is landing in your body, perhaps slowing your breathing down, breathing into the abdomen. Nice, long, deep breaths. Feeling into your body for a moment. Acknowledging how it feels. Allowing your mind to feedback. Making any adjustments you need physically. Mentally acknowledging anything that's arising for you. And coming back to your breathing and back to your body, back to this experience. And really feeling into the weight of your entire body, acknowledging every aspect of your body, from your feet all the way up your calves to your knees, your thighs, your sitting bones, hips, your back, your abdomen, your shoulders, your chest, all the way down your arms to the elbows, wrists, each finger and thumb, your neck, your head, and your face. Every inhale connecting to this experience, every exhale really feeling into your body and into this moment. Then moving your awareness just slightly outside of your body, so visualizing, connecting with the idea of a bubble protection around you. To your south, your ability to let go of stories, things that are no longer serving you, so you can become increasingly present. To your west, your ability to discern what is right for you in any given moment. To your north, your ability to trust in your own instincts, to connect with those and be guided by them, and by doing so, reaching all the beautiful gifts and experiences that can be received by doing so. To your east, your ability to rise up above drama, to look at things that open-hearted centre, see things clearly. Below, feeling supported and held in the space by the earth beneath you. And above, calling down light, source energy that resonates for you, that pure love vibration. It's a full and complete cloak of protection that can be felt around your entire being, and within that is your energy and your energy alone. Imagining, remembering yourself in a place in nature. This is a familiar place, this is your place in nature. Looking around to begin with, taking in your surroundings. How does this appear? What can you see? Maybe noticing some colours, some aspects of nature here. What can you hear? What sounds are in this space? What can you smell? What can you touch? How does the ground feel beneath your feet as you walk on through this place in nature, exploring a little further and further, feeling curious? Let's set an intention for this experience to connect with your your dragon energy. And walking through this place in nature, we're going to connect with another sense as you look down to your body, there at your heart center, at your chest, as if a torch is in a pocket shining directly out before you. This torch shines the way, it shines a light on the path for you to follow. Following this light that beams out from your chest, feeling increasingly curious, going further and further into this experience. Up ahead, the rocky formation waits for you, and noticing the light shines up this rocky formation, feeling that connection in your heart center, knowing this is the place to go. Preparing to climb, feeling in if there's any feelings of resistance or trepidation here. Maybe already scaling up the rocky formation all the way. Just feeling into this experience for yourself and seeing what you need, maybe setting aside some baggage, anything that's weighing you down here, not attaching to what this is, but simply setting it aside. Slowly climbing up, one foothold at a time, gripping with your hands. At any time as you slowly rise up, you feel moments of freeze or resistance, coming back to that warmth, that light in the heart center, allowing that to empower you, guide you, tapping into that courage, allowing that warmth to radiate out through your entire being. As it does so, it enlivens you, gives you the energy to continue with your climb, rising higher and higher. Again, we're welcoming those feelings to rise. Moments of resistance, stiffness, freezing a little where you don't feel like you can make any movement. We're welcoming this interaction and play, coming back to that warmth and light in your chest. Allow that warmth to expand, radiate out. As it does so, it unfreezes any areas that resistance is being held, lets that go. Frees up the movement so you can continue on your journey, climbing higher and higher. Staying focused on your journey, tapping into that determination, feeling that courage within, focusing on one movement at a time, trusting this is going to take you to exactly where you need to be. Almost there now, last few movements to reach the top. Allowing that warmth to fill you, guide you, that light within, as you rise all the way up now, pulling yourself up to the top of this rocky formation, top of this cliff, so you can look down upon the landscape before you. Maybe you stand close to the edge, maybe you prefer to step back a little, finding your comfortable spot so you can explore a little further here, taking in your surroundings. Again, feeling into that warmth in the chest, allowing that to expand all the way out, feeling that warmth throughout your being, and noticing once again that light that shines out from the heart center, shining down upon the landscape before you. A beam of light, calling upon that dragon connection in the scene below, so in this landscape. And maybe you turn side to side, allowing the light to sweep over the landscape. As it does so, taking in how this landscape appears for you. What can you see? Trees? Is there any structures of any kind? Walls? Are the rocky formations? Taking this in. What colours can you see? And as you do so, allowing this light to scan over the landscape, sense the ground begins to move beneath you, the light settles on a spot in this landscape before you. Feeling safe, can you feel that movement? Can you feel that change, that summoning, that connection, deepening here now? So it does so where the light rests upon the landscape. Slowly, the dragon is revealed bit by bit. So perhaps some rocks fall down, the ground parts. A colour appears in the landscape that was not there earlier. A clue that here resides your dragon that is slowly rising now. The colour becomes brighter. The ground moves. The dragon rises now. Rises up out of their resting place, up, out, freeing now, once more, coming forth, up, out of the resting place, so you can see your dragon fully now before you. Maybe you have eye contact at this point, maybe your dragon's a little far away, noticing your dragon rising up, shaking off any last debris from their wings as they rise higher up, taking off, lifting up from the ground, leaving that long behind them, rising higher and higher up into the skies, into the hour, and all the way up, spreading their wings, flying high. That connection between you and your dragon still felt there in the heart center. That light calls your dragon to you. Dragon comes to rest by your side upon the top of this cliff. Comes down to the ground next to you, taking this moment of connection. As your dragon lands, maybe the eye contact occurs, maybe you notice how your dragon appears fully for the first time, taking in colour, texture, appearance, maybe cut of the eyes, maybe we even get a feeling of a name, and in this moment, the feeling of vibration, a name. Approaching your dragon now, feeling enthused, knowing this connection is yours, preparing to climb upon your dragon. Maybe you pause and take a moment of acknowledgement between you both, resting a hand upon your dragon first. Maybe there's an interaction. Before you climb upon your dragon's back, maybe you become your dragon as you soar now, lifting off once more, up into the sky. This time you and your dragon together, combined, rising higher and higher. You're taking in the landscape from this view, this ever-changing view, as you sweep one side to the other, taking in the different angles of the landscape, different perspectives. As you rise higher and higher, looking down, and maybe for the first time noticing that before you, in the landscape, there is golden line. This is your dragon line. Line of alignment, golden dragon line. Working with your dragon now, following the line, as you're soaring above this line and looking down upon it, beginning to follow and examine as you do this line, this golden dragon line. As you examine it, looking for any blockages, might appear as some rocks that have fallen into the line blocking it. So looking for some areas, maybe of greyness, where there's not as much prominent gold, swooping down to these areas. And with your dragon working together, grabbing any rocks, anything here that does not belong, picking them up in the claws, the tight grip of the dragon. large items, whatever these are, grabbing them, the claws and climbing higher and higher, wings outstretched, soaring all the way up. We're heading to the place of clearing, processing, all the way up. And maybe you already see or sense those pinky hues, that pearlescent effect as you rise all the way up to the place of clearing, all the way up to the helpers here, all the way up, the place of clearing, a pearlescent, beautiful level, processing and clearing, setting these rocks aside, leaving this energy here for processing. Maybe you continue this process a few times. Now this place has become familiar to you, so going down to your dragon line, grabbing any blockages here, rising all the way up to the place of clearing, a pearlescent space, and leaving these energy aspects here for clearing and processing with gratitude, and then returning back. Next time you come down to your dragon line, let's drop down a net. So we're holding onto the net, our dragon's holding onto one edge of the net, and the bottom sweeps through the dragon line. As it does so, it collects, gathers any last remnants here. Energy that's causing any greyness, any reduction of energy flow. Collects this up now, clears, sweeps, and collects this all into this net. And once again, with this net now closed and pulling all this unwanted, unnecessary energy all the way up, back up to the space of clearing, that pearlescent layer for processing here, taking it all the way up, all the way. And once again, bringing it here, letting it go, setting it aside for processing. Letting that go here. Gone, all be gone, all together gone. Letting that go in this place for processing. Gone, all be gone, all together gone. Leaving that for processing. Coming back down to your clearer dragon line. And conducting one last sweep over this line. We're looking now for any items that look attractive, pretty jewels. Something that you like, but that is blocking the energy flow. So sweeping down, picking up a jewel of some kind, rising up so the energy flows clearly in that dragon line as you now hold this jewel in the grip of your dragon as you rise higher and higher. And this time perhaps you feel you don't want to let this go. It feels quite attractive. But knowing that this is also blocking your alignment, and that maybe this is ready to be let go of now. So again, rising all the way up to there, place of clearing, place of processing, up to the pearlescent layer here, to help us that way. And maybe slowly, if needed, gently releasing this, trusting in the process, letting this go, letting this energy go, this jewel go. And then coming out of the place of clearing, coming back down to this golden dragon line. This time sweeping all the way down, all the way, flying all the way down into this dragon line. Finding yourself in your own dragon line now, the gold layers above you, beneath you, all around you. It feels like time is speeding up, you're flying faster and faster, or if there is no time here. Just gold all around you, feeling this through your entire being, every cell, every space between. speeds up faster and faster. All of a sudden, we're in stillness. We find ourselves in a place of stillness, whiteness, a place of possibilities. So looking around this place of possibilities, knowing we're still in our dragon line, but we found this new place, this place of possibilities in this place. Seeing this whiteness, this clear space. Connecting with the feeling in this moment. Is there anything here that I wish to call in, align with? And seeing what feeling, what word comes to mind. And if it feels right for you, allowing it to be in this space. If that feels okay for you, allowing this feeling, this aspect that you're summoning, connecting with, something you wish to call into your life, calling it in this space, identifying it, being with that for a moment, and allowing it to be in this place of possibilities. Feeling into this for a moment, and then noticing that the gold begins once more, feeling surrounded by that energy, that light, gold above you, below you, either side of you, all around you. Continuing on your journey faster and faster, feeling this momentum, this alignment, all around you, this golden energy, faster and faster, faster and faster. And in this moment, connecting with an affirmation for yourself, and I am, and feeling into what this affirmation is for yourself. I am. Completing this affirmation, feeling into what this is for you. I am. We're going to prepare to return from this experience of rising up, coming out of your dragon line, knowing that this is here, you've made this connection, this is yours. Returning now with your dragon all the way back, flying over the landscape, past that rock formation and going all the way back to your place in nature, this familiar place in nature. All the way back now. All the way back. And then allowing your dragon to land in this place in nature. Maybe coming down off the back of your dragon, or separating a little from this energy if that feels okay for you. So you're allowing your dragon to stand behind you for a moment. Feeling into a dragon embrace. The dragon places their wings around you, around your entire being. And feeling a sense of protection, of courage, protection that's always with you. Feeling that dragon embrace around you, wrapping all around your being, knowing this protection is yours to call upon and is with you. And then maybe you already have a jewel in your hand, or maybe there's a box waiting for you. Coming out of the embrace, opening the box, seeing a jewel, and as if already knowing what's to happen, the dragon enters the jewel. You receive the jewel, perhaps placing it in a pocket in the center of your chest. Perhaps it integrates into your chest. Knowing this connection has been made between you and your dragon energy, and it is yours, it's with you now. Continuing back through your place in nature, all those familiar sounds and senses, how it feels, what you can hear and see. And then acknowledging the place you're in now. And before returning from this experience, from this journey, recalling anything you wish to take back with you, anything you may have felt in your body, anything you may have seen, heard, experienced that you wish to remember, remind yourself of now. Taking that moment of reflection. And then before you come back, sending and connecting with a feeling of gratitude for this experience and sending that gratitude out in all directions for this held space and experience.